Chester.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. Trevor Etienne to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Ready?
Play action now, Young. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. We'll need to pause now after our first play. One of the D linemen injured on it, and medical staff out now to look at him.
Ready up?
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Striker. Come on, set. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. As a man, Justin Jefferson. That play good for 17 on a first down.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. He's out in the clear. And this is a house call. A pick six for Cincinnati.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, this is Etienne. Jukes one defender, and he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go.
Young back to it after the pick. Running left side by Jefferson. Now he's past the 25. Justin Jefferson. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-point game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Right to the air with May. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll get 18 yards there. And and sets up a Cincinnati first down. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. On play action, here's May. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air on first down, May. Escapes the pocket. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Second and 10. Here's May. Rolling left, buying some time. Ball is out, and they lost it. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Vacates quickly left side. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Come on, drill, 52. Drive, 95, smash, rip.
Young working from the gun. Caught by Washington, left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Jared Verse on the tackle.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Young. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
From the 29. Flushed out at, oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, they got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here goes, sir. Crazy.
May out the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's taken down, so that's how our first quarter is going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have second and pretty long here.
Hey, what's up? Crazy. Five. Crazy.
Another try following the sack. Escapes out to the left. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Now May on 3rd and long. He fires one deep down the middle. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Young. Headed out right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
Ready, set.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Screen here for Gibbs. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Set, red.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Down. Set.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop it.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Cincinnati uses its second timeout.
Here we go. Here we go. Set, huh?
Back to Gibbs now on second. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. On the gun, it's May. Escapes the pocket. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's 2nd and 2. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
They kick the running back in motion. May now, 3rd and 2. He puts some juice on it deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Okay, Adonai Mitchell. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Putting a receiver in motion. Trying again, following the sack. Cut near the goal line. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 1-6 touchdown. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
Okay,
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Yellow, foot, hut.
Back to throw it. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut, hut. Check, hut.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. There's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals first down.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set them back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Escapes the pocket. It's cut left side by Mitchell. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 4-yard line.
Hall. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Getting out to his left. He just throws this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. May now from the gun. Has it in close. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up fourth down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll run for it with Hall. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
From his own end zone, it's Young. That one's incomplete over the middle. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And it's going to be second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 flat. Ready.
Throwing again from their own end. And this is going to result in a safety. Give them 2 points and the ball. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. The defense wasn't having it. Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. They go play action. Here's May. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's the pistol snap to May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
May trying again here on second. Rolling left, buying some time. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
All set up now for first and 10. They'll go right side with Hall. Room to the right. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
22, Steelers 17.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. On the return, this is Etienne. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
Ready.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Set. Ready. 53.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Ready. Ready. Red. 30. Red. Yellow. White. Blue. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A pause now to deal with an injured player, and everyone recognizing who it is. Quarterback Bryce Young, the one in need of some assistance. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
What is that?
He's back to throw. He's going deep this time. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8.
At their own 8-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Come on, set. You don't play.
Out of the gun, Young. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go. Hut.
A second down throw for Young. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Wide open, downfield, got it! There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. First down, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. And they got there in time. He's taken down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Bengals trail by a field goal. Looking to throw it. It's taken in by Cup. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
1st down, Bengals.
Setting up to pass. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He'll look to throw it. He's going to have the 1st down as he slides to a halt. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Here he is to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Running in the red zone. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Bengals.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. On the return, this is Etienne. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Project, this ain't what you want.
Okay, right.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Drill green. Ready.
Young looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Ready?
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's one.
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. To throw. Try and push it deep downfield. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. And that brings up 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.